Ben was a Force-sensitive human male who was a member of the Knights of Ren and ally of the First Order, approximately 30 years after the Battle of Endor. Born as the first child to Alliance to restore the Republic heroes Leia Organa and Han Solo, Ben was taken by his uncle Luke Skywalker to become his Jedi apprentice in Luke's new Jedi Academy. Ben, however, was drawn to the dark side and the legacy of his grandfather Darth Vader. Believing he was too weak to live up to his grandfather as a Jedi, Ben was lured to the dark side by the powerful dark side user Snoke, who made him master of the Knights of Ren, taking on the name Kylo Ren and proclaiming that Ben was dead. Kylo then killed the rest of Luke's apprentices before Luke disappeared. Kylo then spent the next few years searching for a map left behind by Luke that would lead to his hidden location, so Kylo could kill him. Nearly obtaining the map on Jakku, Kylo was beaten to it by the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron, who hid the map in his droid BB-8. Kylo and the First Order then hunted the droid, who befriended the scavenger Rey and former stormtrooper Finn. After locating them on Organa, Kylo Ren captured Rey after reading her mind with the Force, knowing she had seen the map, but she escaped as the Resistance mounted an attack on Starkiller Base. Confronting his father Han, Kylo killed him, believing that it was his father's light that was weakening him in the Force. Kylo then chased after Rey and Finn into the woods, engaging both in a lightsaber duel, critically wounding the helpless Finn before being equaled by the Force-strong Rey, leaving the severely wounded and unstable Kylo on the ground as Starkiller Base was destroyed. The son of Leia Organa and Han Solo, Ben studied alongside other Jedi students, instructed and led by his uncle Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. However, the man who became Kylo Ren betrayed and destroyed his former Jedi peers, preventing Skywalker from fully restoring the Jedi Order. 2. Ren became a follower of the dark side of the Force, and a member of the Knights of Ren, taking on Ren as a surname. He built his own lightsaber, a dangerous and ragged design, using an unstable crystal, making the blade distorted and crackle unlike that of a typical lightsaber. 1. He was allied with the First Order, a military junta born from the remnants of the Galactic Empire, and he worked under the organization's leader, Snoke, a powerful figure in the dark side. Ren desired the destruction of the Resistance, an organization that opposed the First Order, and the Jedi, with his primary concern being hunting down Skywalker, the only Jedi known to have escaped Ren's uprising. Following Ren's failed attempt to capture a map leading to Skywalker's location from the Resistance, Ren interrogated the captured Resistance pilot Poe Dameron by mentally torturing him with the Force. 1. Later, while aboard the Starkiller Base, Ren engaged in a confrontation with his father, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Solo's first mate, Finn, a former First Order stormtrooper, and Rey, a scavenger from Jakku, who possessed a strong connection to the Force. Ren killed his father as the others helplessly watched in horror. A raging Chewbacca severely wounded Ren by shooting him on the side with his bowcaster, allowing Finn and Rey to get free. Ren chased the two down and dueled with Finn, who used the blue lightsaber that had once belonged to Ren's grandfather Anakin Skywalker, was passed down to Luke, and was initially lost during Luke's confrontation with Darth Vader on the Cloud City of Bespin. Ren defeated and gravely wounded the former stormtrooper, then turned his attention to Rey, attempting to use the Force to bring the Skywalker lightsaber to him to strike her down. Rey intercepted the sword and engaged in her own fight with Ren. Though better skilled, Ren received significant wounds during their battle and was eventually overpowered by Rey's use of the Force. 1. She knocked him down with the lightsaber, leaving a gruesome facial scar. Yet, before she could kill him, the Starkiller Base's destruction split the land between them. Rey fled to eventually be rescued by Chewbacca. Ren was saved from the base's catastrophic explosion by General Hux, the base commander, on order from Snoke to bring his fallen apprentice to him. Kylo Ren was a male human. Before he adopted the name of Kylo Ren, he was known as Ben Solo. As Kylo Ren, he wore a black hood and cloak, a dark mask, and wielded a dangerous and crudely built lightsaber he assembled himself. 1. His lightsaber, based on an ancient design dating back to the Great Scourge of Malachor, relied upon a cracked kyber crystal that could barely contain the power of the weapon, necessitating the lateral plasma vents that produced its signature cross-guard quillins. The fractured crystal was also responsible for the unstable, serrated appearance of the weapon's red plasma blades. 3-4. Ren was obsessed with the fallen Sith Lord Darth Vader, his maternal grandfather and a powerful figure of the First Galactic Empire, and is believed to have modeled his appearance and behavior after him, and vows to finish what the Sith Lord started. 1. One of the motivations for his obsession is the duty he feels to Vader. The Dark Warrior was also known for his fiery temper. 5. Met with adversity, he would throw dramatic tantrums where he might lash out with his lightsaber at anything within sight, devastating equipment simply to express his frustration. If they could, stormtroopers preferred to stay far away from the mentally unstable Kylo Ren when he was in that mood. Despite his loyalty to the First Order and devotion to Darth Vader, Ren demonstrates deep conflict within himself. Although he has committed himself to Snoke and the dark side, he constantly feels the pull of the light and his family, and struggles to keep himself disconnected from his former life. In those regards, he was quite similar to his grandfather. 1. Snoke believed Ren to be an ideal embodiment of the Force, a focal point of both the dark and light side. 3. During the events of The Force Awakens, he kills his father by piercing him through with his lightsaber in an attempt to end his internal conflict between the light and dark.